I had a bit of a Scarlett O'Hara fetish and managed to get my waist down to about 18 inches in the first...
18 inches?
In the first Pirates.
That's the circumference of, like, my spinal column, is 18... 18 inches is like that.
Focus, Conan, to be, they asked me... I'm speaking of serious talk. He asked me...
That is kind of hard. It's so... I'm sorry. Finally, let's be real here for a second.
Speaking of...
You didn't think I was going to look down there?
I think...
She explains that her best sleep actually happened on a 12-hour flight, where she finally managed to rest deep.
Is that what we're seeing
Well, this
here?
was my first night of sleep. I couldn't sleep in the hotels because, like, we were so turned around. We were in a new country. So the best night of sleep on the whole tour I got was on the plane, and it was about 12 hours, and I actually dislocated my toe.
Right. You were so thrilled. This is video.
I dislocated my toe by hitting my own foot.
Yeah.
That can happen.
That's very hard to
It's
do.
purple.
Is it purple, really?
Under there.
Oh, okay, yeah. Yes, it is. We have, this is video that someone on the plane took of you getting your first 12 hours of sleep. This is how excited you were.
I was
Let's take a look.
psyched. It's still going. I was psyched.
In an interview, Jessica Alba is asked about her beauty and personal insecurities, and she opens up about her awkward childhood memories.
Hi today.
Is it really? I get excited when you're around. My hair rises like a beast. Well, let's talk. I don't want to embarrass you, but many people think you're one of the most beautiful women on the planet. And I'm just curious, I know that that's a lot to live up to you. You yourself have said in interviews that you yourself think you have physical flaws. Well, and the rest of us don't really know what you're talking about, you know?
Well, no, I mean, this is all like hair and makeup and stuff.
No, it's not. By contrast, I have twice as much hair and makeup as you do right now. And look at me. Thank
you, that's very sweet.
Yeah. What is there, but, growing up or right now, is there some part of you that you think, oh, I wish I could change that? I wish...
You know, when I was growing up, I was really kind of nerdy. I had buck teeth. I secretly sucked my thumb till I was 9. So I had the buck
24,
teeth.
right here.
You got me on that one.
Yeah. I was in my college graduation. I was like, thank you.
And in all my school photos, one eye always went in a little bit.
Now you're getting crazy.
It's true.
I had a peg leg.
No, that's really true.
I had a hook for an arm. Yeah.
So when I was, I didn't. I mean, I never really got asked out on dates by anybody my age.
Really?
No, not really until I was like 18 or 19.
So many people who are incredibly attractive later in life always say that. You know, I've had so many supermodels here who say, oh, I went through an awkward stage and no one would talk to me. And I always find it very hard to believe, you know?
Yeah, I had a lot of teary nights because boys wouldn't call me and stuff. Yeah, I did. But
my guess is problem no more, right?
Well, I mean,
problem solved. Unless guys are too intimidated now, I would think. You know?
They
would see you and they would say, that's Jessica Alba. I'm not going to go up. You know, that's a confident guy who would walk right up to you and say, Jessica Alba, let's go to Olive Garden and make it happen.
Well, I don't really like Olive Garden that much. So
you don't?
No, not that much.
They have such terrific food. They run ads in the show.
Yeah. Okay, sorry.
No.
Coffee would do.
Coffee?
Yeah.
All right, I'll do it. You're asking me out. I understand recently you're here promoting Fantastic Four, but you shot another movie recently in one of my favorite places, which is New Mexico. You were in Albuquerque, is that right?
I was in Albuquerque, New Mexico. Anybody
it's so beautiful there. It's fantastic. Yeah. Did you get any downtime at all?
I worked really hard, because it was like sort of a smaller budget and a lot lot of work. But I did have, on all of my downtime, I would hit spas. And right outside of Santa Fe, they have this spa that we went to. And I think it's like a swingers nudist spa. And I didn't know.
It's a spa where you can get a massage and everything, but also you think there's a sexual component to it?
Well, when you get there, they're like, the communal tub is right over here, and the changing room is over here. And we're like, oh, okay, but we didn't bring our bathing suits. And they're like, nobody wears bathing suits. And I was like, oh, but okay, is it men and women? And they're like, yeah, absolutely.
Is it possible they were just saying this to you? Incredible. The guy was thinking really fast. No, Miss Alba, we don't wear suits here. But that guy's wearing a suit. No, but you don't.
So you should go there, and you'll see lots of grown men that are with their wives, and they're all naked and showing their business. And
Really?
they're like, they're like natural, so it's not like that trim. So you see a lot of things that, like, you want to choose to see somebody naked. That's not a choice.
I agree with that. Yes, you're right. I agree with that. I don't like surprise nudity.
No, surprise nudity.
I don't like
no
volunteer
good.
nudity.
So I thought it was being punked.
Right.
And I got punked, and a guy was walking around naked when I was punked, so I was like, this must be another punked thing, but it was real.
See, that's the thing. If you're a celebrity and you have an experience like that, your first thought is probably like, Ashton Kutcher's here somewhere.
Yeah.
He's here.
Oh, no.
And then you go along with it. All right, I'm getting naked.
Maybe
She then
that's
talks
what you-
about her adventurous side, describing how she went skydiving twice and explains the intense fear and unforgettable thrill of free falling from a plane.
It's very strange.
That has got to be one of the weirdest experiences I've ever had in my life. I'm literally sitting in a room with director and a couple other men who are a part of the casting process, and women are just coming in. They take off their clothes and they
take off all their clothes?
everything
or?
except their panties.
Right.
And I feel like I'm a guy. I'm like, yeah, next, turn around. All right, yeah, nice one. I mean, it's a bizarre.
I'm a guy and I've never done that. yeah, one more, all right, okay, and then over there, and then over here, and out of here.
So weird. So I mean, I just try to talk to them, and so where
Sure.
you from? Nice bum. Looking
Nice
great.
bum, yeah. I use that line a lot.
So
Where are you from? A nice bum.
It's really weird. It's very weird.
Now, but you're comfortable with yourself. I was reading this article. You're very comfortable with like public displays of affection. You're not uptight about things like that.
No, I love that. I'm a
Really?
big, huge fan of PDA. I just
PDA.
It's the slang. you know.
Yeah.
No, it's nice. You see a couple strolling along, kissing, hugging. You just want to join them. I just feel like, oh.
I bet that guy would be okay with that. Yeah. Well, all right. Do you ever go up to couples and can I get in on this?
I actually haven't gone up ever before, but I think that it's going to be a weird, kind of scary thing if I do that. So
you're comfortable with that?
I just look from afar and go, oh.
Oh, that's nice.
I want a hug.
Yeah. Well, sure, plenty of people around would be happy to help you out. I am not like that when I'm out in public. I'm not. No, when I'm out with my wife, I'm just like, yes, hello. But I'm very, I'm just not that kind of person. But
No.
it must be nice to be that way.
I like it. Affection's good, and showing it in public and not being afraid it's nice. You need to show your wife some more affection.
I will do it. I'll
That's what you
do
need
it
to do.
tonight.
Do it.
Wait. No. Depends on what's on television, but we'll see. Now, but you're a fearless person. You've done something that I've never done and that I have no interest in doing. You've gone skydiving.
Yes. Twice.
Twice.
It is so exhilarating. It's so much fun.
No, the first time, first of all, this is why I'm curious. Did you jump out of the plane alone or did you do the tandem thing where the instructor is like hanging on to you?
Both times tandem.
Right.
Because you have to go through a lot of training to do it on your own, and I wasn't really interested in that. I just wanted to jump out, experience it. The first time, it was so terrifying to take that leap out of the plane.
Yeah.
I think I just blacked out. I think I literally just was like, unconscious.
That's why it's good that there's another person around,
Yes.
I think. Yeah.
Exactly. So I I don't remember the free fall. And the person that I was skydiving with, who went after me, said, "Oh, the free fall was awesome!"
Right.
And I just missed it. So I went again, and I knew what was coming, and I wasn't as terrified. And the free fall is killer.
See, that's the part where people are doing loops
Yeah.
and spinning around. See, I've always been afraid that if I went, even if there was an instructor hanging on to me, I would be so overcome with terror and I'd be thrashing around so much, I would knock him unconscious.
Right, that's a major problem. You don't want to be thrashing around.
That would be me all the way down, just... That's why I want, I applaud that you were able to... Are you going to do it again, do you think?
I think so. I
Yeah.
mean, if I'm in a great location, have a great view, I can do another cool free fall, I'm in.
All right, now I want to ask you about something else. I'm told that there is a drink, an alcoholic beverage that you discovered in another country. Was it in Europe?
Yes.
That you feel you want to import to America because it's not available in America, but you want to bring it here.
Well, I mean, all the ingredients are available in America, but I don't think we've just figured out how to put them all together.
Right.
This was I found this shot. It's a shot in Prague when I was shooting The Illusionist there over the summer. Basically, all it is a shot of vodka and a slice of orange, and you take the orange and you dip it on either side in coffee grinds.
Coffee grinds.
Coffee grinds.
Like,
I know it sounds weird.
Okay.
And then you take the shot and you bite the orange and you get the instant rush of caffeine and sweet. It's a fantastic shot.
What is this drink called?
Well, there wasn't a name for it. So we were my friends and I were trying to come up with some great name. And on set, my friends started calling me Jess and then Jester, and then it ended up being Jester the Molester. But I'm not a molester. It just rhymed. It was, a weird thing.
Yeah, it's good to go running around saying I'm not a molester on television.
I know.
I'm not a molester. So you want to call
very bad.
You want to call the drink the molester?
The molester.
That's great. So you're trying to import the molester into the country.
Yes.
And you're having a hard time.
It's an American thing to do.
You're gonna have some problems.
I know.
Why can't I get this molester into the country? Now, this is very exciting. The new movie, Elizabethtown, this is a Cameron Crowe picture, and that's, I gotta imagine, very cool. He's such a brilliant guy. You must be excited.
I'm so excited. I haven't seen it yet, but my experience working on that film was just one of the most creative, wonderful collaborations I've ever been a part of. He's so amazing.
He's also I've met him, I've had the privilege of meeting him like one or two times. He's a really nice guy, too.
So nice.
I think he'd put you at ease.
He does, completely at ease. And I had a very small part in the film, and yet every day I was there, he just gave me all the attention in the world, and I felt like I was, #1 on the call sheet. And it was so great. It was lovely.
Well, Elizabethtown opens next Friday, so check that out. Jessica, thanks so much for stopping by.
Thank
Great to have you on the show.
Thank
We'll see you next time. Jessica Biel, we'll be right back. Not a surf. We'll see you in a bit.
She talks about her experience wearing corsets in period films, explaining how they make posture very straight, but can become uncomfortable and even restrict breathing when worn too tightly.
And they don't have someone shading anything?
No.
Now, how does that work? I mean, because you're, like, for example, could they do that with musculature? Could I have someone come in with shading, give me incredible six-pack and...
You should do that.
Man boobs or something.
You should be naked and you could have it all
No, that would be
painted.
bad for me to be. I was going to paint it over my suit to give someone the general idea.
Fair enough.
But you must like you've done a lot of period pieces. Do you like wearing the costumes? It must make it a little more fun.
It does. It does.
Yeah.
I like the costumes a lot. I do like corsets. They make you stand up very straight. And I had a bit of a Scarlett O'Hara fetish and managed to get my waist down to about 18 inches in the first...
18 inches?
In the first Pirates.
That's the circumference of, like, my spinal column is 18. 18 inches is like that's crazy.
It was very small. And it was fantastic for about 5 minutes. And you went, wow, that's amazing. And then you realised that you couldn't breathe. And oxygen deprivation isn't a good thing.
Right. I noticed in some of your movies you passed out halfway through.
Yeah.
That's incredible. So for this one, things were you don't want to go to 18 inches. That's pretty extreme.
No, that was stupid.
Yeah.
But 21 was quite good.
Now I've noticed you like to, and this is something I think is very appealing. You're very young, but you've already done so many successful films, and you seem drawn to female characters that aren't afraid to take action. They're strong. They'll kick butt if they have to.
They definitely will. Yeah, I like strong women. I do. And I think it's partly because when I was little, I always used to watch films and I wanted to be the guys. I never wanted to be the girls.
I wanted to be the girl whenever I watched films.
Oh, right.
I was like, oh, she's so pretty. I wish I was pretty. Then my parents had a talk and it was all fine. But you did. You wanted to be the guy.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
They're more fun. fun. I mean, the girls they are pretty, but they stand there and they kind of scream a lot, and you just get annoyed with them.
Right.
The guys, they kick ass.
But that's great. I think that's a good role model, though, that you take action in these films. You're not afraid. And for this one, in Pride and Prejudice, this is a great role, first of all, to play. This is a famous role.
Yeah.
You're playing a very strong woman, and sort of at a time when women often weren't portrayed that way.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, they do say that Jane Austen was the first feminist, and in a way, she's right. They're right, because she does really strong female characters, and that's fantastic. But in the middle of great romances as well.
And what's interesting is you meet with the director for the first time because obviously he knew who you were, but he was hesitant to cast you in the role of Elizabeth Bennet. Why was he hesitant?
He said that I was too pretty.
Really?
Yeah, which is quite a nice way to be turned down for a part, really. I mean, you can't be too angry about it. And then he met me and went, "Oh no, you're fine."
That's sort of, you lose both ways.
Yeah,
you can't have it, you're too pretty, let me get a look at you. No, you're fine. You're fine. That's not good. Well, we have a clip here from the movie. What do we need to know?
What do you need to know about the clip?
Yeah, the clip. And just about life in general, because a lot of us are confused.
All right, yeah.
No, I'm sorry, I should have been more specific. But yeah, in this, what do we need to know about all kinds of things? But in Pride,
Yeah.
that's great. I know you're so young. You've accomplished so much. It's cruel. It's very cool. I don't know what I'm talking about right now.
No, but thank you.
Clearly fallen in love with you. Pride and Prejudice is playing in select cities right now. Go and see it. It's amazing. And thank you so much for being here. Great to have you on the show. Keira Knightley, everybody. Nicole Richie coming up. We'll take a break. We'll be right back.